Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. It's week 11 of this college football season, and our coverage on EA Sports continues. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. They weren't sure how their young running back would adapt quickly, and yet he has. He has been able to hit the ground running, literally, turning over the fortunes of this team and making them bigger in the conversation for the college football playoff. But not only that, people are talking about him in the Heisman conversation. This young running back is so talented, just a freshman, but he will continue to get this team off to a good start here today. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Wants to throw one first. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And listen to this crowd. On the opening play of the game, the defense picks up a huge sack and they force a negative play. And just imagine, David, being this quarterback for a moment. You were already facing a lot of pressure. You were already facing a great pass rush. And it just feels like a tidal wave of emotion, putting you in a hole early in the game. It'll be interesting to see how this offense can respond.
Yeah, I'm looking over and I'm like, all right, let's run something safe, right? Like, that couldn't have gone worse to start this game. Interested to see how they respond. We can't just get pass happy, right, and put ourselves in a bad situation. But this offense has got to do something here on second down. Got to at least quiet the crowd down a little bit because they are going bananas. Man, talking to these coaches this week, after this 3-game skid, they were like, we need to start fast. Like, we need something good to happen early for our guys to get some life, to get some motivation, to get some energy and some passion. How do you start? 3 and out. That's exactly what they didn't want. Now, having to punt the football early in this football game.
They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the gun, it's Edwards. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. The ride. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
Well, there's another outstanding run. You've been seeing that all season long. I think we all expected this guy to be really good as a true freshman. I don't know if anybody expected this. The fact that he's in the Heisman race as a true freshman, that's just ridiculous.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, Reed unloads to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. 2nd down, going to throw it. Timed him perfectly to not get free and forces the 3rd down.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this 1st quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. Fakes the grab. And he got it so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down.
On that 3rd down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after the catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier, inbounds, and getting him down, now setting up 4th.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over.
There he goes to the left. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Huge play. Puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Driving forward, it's Edwards. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
Man, this guy has had a tremendous season. When you're getting mentioned for the Heisman Trophy as a true freshman running back, that is absolutely insane. And you've seen it all throughout the years, the big plays, the explosiveness, the speed. This guy has been unbelievable.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Throwing Reed. That's got it. Into the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The run inside. It's Bishop. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Rashad Downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through one quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And the Vols send out the punt unit. Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. See some running room. There he goes. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Aggies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Right back to the well. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Well, this guy has exceeded all expectations all season. We knew and we thought he would be talented. He'd leave a mark on the offense. I don't think anybody expected him to be in the Heisman race this late in the season as a true freshman. He is just special. Play action with Reed. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On the move.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Look out! Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Reed. Rushes on. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away. But you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, as he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Second and long here. Quick give. It's Bishop. Defense all over him.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Smith. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be second and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Sends it downfield. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Hey, listen, quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
It's inside. It's Bishop. Turning it on. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's first and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. He breaks a tackle. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw. He had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his man. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
And how about that 3rd down? They go 5 wide. They'd spread the defense out, and at quarterback there, you're just trying to find your best one-on-one matchup. You're making a quick throw, and you're picking up the first to keep the drive going.
The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Tells to run, wants to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Intercepted, number 19. Bringing it back. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. He'll bring it out. It's Dodson. He's got a lot of confidence to bring that ball out of the end zone, but it didn't work out this time, out of bounds at the 16. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Davis. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Oh, he wants it all. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Man, this defense has come out really, really strong. I mean, this is the third possession. They've already got 2 stops, and now they try to take advantage of them and go over the top because the D's been aggressive. Still doing a great job staying disciplined, staying home. To start this football game, man, they have been lights out.
Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Offense has enough time to get off the play before we head to the half. Here's Reed to throw. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 50. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Aggie. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. Let's begin with a look at Virginia taking on the number 18 team, the Cal Golden Bears.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
And it's the Cavaliers, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Just feeds the running back. They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Straight ahead, it's Edwards. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He'll take a deep shot here. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Throws for the tight end. Right side, it's Johnson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen,
trying to beat the D deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Running inside, it's Edwards. Got the first down, breaks into the open. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Excellent pass by the back on the option. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. Got 4 receivers spread across the field, 3 on the right on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Back's got it on the screen. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive.
Makes the catch and he's free. Still on his feet. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
You know it's always a good idea? Getting it to your best playmaker. That's a good idea. Whether it's shallow, whether it's deep, this guy can make things happen. He's lightning in a bottle when he catches the football. And that pass, it was short, but watch him. He can make guys miss, outrun, turn those little bitty catches into big plays.
Off play action on first down. They're all over him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Got it! Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Vols will hustle to the line. Run in the red zone, it's Bishop. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he's not going to make it this time either. Another stop, and it's third and goal. Barrels ahead. And he breaks the plane. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Snap in the shotgun. He's into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they shave a couple more off of this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Reed throws to the tight end. Holds on, it's Johnson. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Aggies peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Out wide right, it's Horton. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. In the backfield, it's Bussey. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
And how about that? The dying breed of the tackling cornerback. You don't see those anymore. Everybody wants to be great in coverage. Everybody wants to get picks. But how many corners really want to get their face in the fan and make tackles? Nice job by that play.
Long way to go on second down. From the gun, it's Edwards. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And that's another really good-looking run. This guy has been playing so good late in the year. Over 150 rushing yards his last game out. He's now got over 150 yards in this one, too. And if you're a voter for postseason awards, everybody on the Doak Walker committee obviously watching this, but let's be honest. I think there are a lot of Heisman Trophy voters paying more and more attention to this guy late in the year. He has been unbelievable.
And that is no good. Always want to pile on those points when you can, guys, but you have a 20-point lead, life is good.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his second missed field goal of the day. And, guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short as teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more period to go and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Left side, it's Staley. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47.
Well, if you could give a helmet sticker to this defensive coaching staff, they would get one because of the plan they've had for this guy at wide receiver. He is one of the best in the entire country with his speed and his athleticism. But they have had a plan for him, whether it's man coverage, zone, they've been able to double him, they've been able to change up the looks, and they have not been able to get him involved in the game, and that's why they're going to win this one.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
Right side, it's Matthews. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Well, I think for that play to work, you need to have some access and cushion and coverage for the receiver to be able to do something with it after the catch. That time, the defender was just way too close, all over him, and tackles him for no gain.
Third and long right here. The snap sets up to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's down immediately, but they convert on 4th down and keep the drive alive. And the Volunteers have their offense in high gear. Just keep slinging it. Out wide left, it's Staley. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The run inside. It's Bishop. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And the defense is good with that. Get pressure on the quarterback. Get him outside the pocket. You know it's a passing situation. Play half the field now. This defense is in a good spot, and you can tell they're ready to rush this quarterback.
Second and long here. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, we got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. It's complete.
You got to be impressed by what you just saw from this offense. They're already in the red zone, right? The coach is telling the quarterback, be smart, don't do anything crazy with the football. We can't turn it over. We're already in field goal range, and he's like, no, man, I got my matchup one-on-one. I know where I'm going, and not just that. I'm not just going to get the first. I'm going to set you up now on the goal line. Let's roll.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nowhere to go.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown Vols! They'll try to tack one more on their score. Smashes it through for the PAT. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it out. It's Kramer. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Finds a crease, it's Edwards. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of a game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
Left side is Edwards. Makes the tackle at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the running back. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Throwing Reed. Right down the middle. He's got it. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the 1st down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
A&M comes back out with another 1st down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Timeout is called. It's the 2nd charge to Tennessee. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Hits the hole. It's Edwards. There he goes. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Vols will now use their final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Snapped it. They'll throw to start the drive. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down.